It's Nolan. What's going on, beautiful people? It's the kid J Nolan here. Welcome to another episode of Inside the Industry, your number one source for music and entertainment breakdowns and commentary. Thank you for tuning in. We're about to go live. Some of y'all might have caught me live earlier, and I got caught way off guard with this whole Diddy situation. So you know, as more information continues to compile, come in, and come across my desk, I'm going to continue to report on it. And that's actually going to be the first subject that we're getting into. I want to give y'all a couple of moments to get in here. If you're not, hey man, tell a friend to tell a friend, get in the chat. We got 4 people in here. We about to get into all of this Diddy mess. Hey, get inside. I need all my insiders. I know y'all been working today. Some of y'all had stuff to do. Get your coat off. You know what I'm saying? Get you something to drink. If you got some food, go ahead and make sure it's nice and heated, because it's too much going on right about now. We about to get into it. We got 12 people in here. Check in on the chat too. Let me know that y'all in here. Let me know where y'all reporting live from, and we're gonna get right into this thing, man. Now earlier today I was live. I'm gonna just give y'all to set the scene for you. Earlier today I was live. I was talking about the whole Drake and Future beef. In the midst of me talking about all of that, I was 45 minutes into my live. Somebody jumped in the chat and said, hey, Diddy house is being raided. Now, honestly, when the person put this in my chat, I was like, man, I thought to ignore it. I thought to straight up ignore it. What's good, Deshauna? What's good, Kingship? Jamie, what's going on, my baby? 10-1, what's happening? Hey, make sure y'all liking and sharing the video. Of course, be sure to share it. Get some more people in here. My insiders, I need y'all. But yeah, somebody jumped in the chat and was like, hey man, Diddy house is getting raided. I said, hey, don't be putting that fake Facebook news in my chat. I looked it up and lo and behold, it was real. Diddy is officially being investigated. His properties are being investigated by Homeland Security. It's going crazy right now. All right. Nomel, what's good? Tay, what's good? Deshaun, what's happening with you? Yeah, we about to get right into it. I wanted to make sure I get the preliminaries out the way. We got the chat building. I ain't gonna waste no time. So now new news has come in about the whereabouts of his private jet. So it's not just the fact that his homes are being seized, but this nigga private jet has now been tracked down. So let's get into all of the information. Let me not skip any steps. If you were here for the first live of the day, you already heard this stuff. We already talked about it, but we got to keep this thing rolling. All right. So we're going to start from the tippity. All right. So at around 1:19 p.m. Pacific time, Diddy's homes in both Miami and Los Angeles were being raided by Homeland Security, police, etc. On the scene were his sons, Justin and Christian Combs, some other unnamed women. People do believe that one of his daughters may have been present, but I think they were in school. But they were approached very aggressively. They were handcuffed, zip tied, escorted out, the whole nine, under the suspicion of sex trafficking. Let me keep it specific. Okay. So the last update from TMZ on the situation, they say the scene at Diddy's Los Angeles home appears to be winding down, and a new photo obtained by TMZ shows just how bustling it was with law enforcement. So I'm going to share my screen with y'all so you can see this new update since the last time we talked. What's happening, Big Wolf? What's going on, everybody? They say they kicked in the gate with a tank. Yeah, this is getting crazy, y'all. I'm finna share my screen in just a moment. Let me go ahead and set the stage up. Put myself in the corner here. Don't be alarmed by 2 J Nolans. But it is getting real. Okay. Let me get this off. And here we go. So as you can see here, this is the line of police, Homeland Security, etc., just waiting to get to this mother effer, man. Police on the scene. This picture, which shows scores of agents and officers on the ground, safe to say they went in locked and loaded. Time will tell what, if anything, they found. Now, before that, TMZ had obtained extra footage of cops on the scene near Diddy's LA area home, and it looked like officers had shut down the entire area at that time, with helicopters swarming above. They said there were at least 2 choppers in the area and a lot of police on the ground. All right. So I'm going to share my screen and just show y'all these videos and footage. Don't mind the ad, you know what I mean? We're not worried about all that. Just looking at what's happening here. Y'all see the choppers? Y'all see big ass truck out there. Sunset is blocked off for anybody that may have been trying to flee the scene. Yeah, your ass was gonna get picked up today, baby. Roadblock. They got motherfuckers in the air searching your whereabouts and the whole nine, as I stated. Now, they also in Miami were on tugboats. On tugboats, man. I'm still on this tugboat shit. On his anus. Okay? So these are also Homeland Security, police, probably DEA, FBI. I don't know who but as you can see, these niggas was ready to swim to your ass if need be today, sir. They were on you. Okay, law enforcement sources tell TMZ this case is being handled out of the Southern District of New York. Reports say this appears to be tied to sex trafficking allegations, which have been levied against Diddy in recent months from different plaintiffs. We all know that. We have the photo here of his son, King, aka Christian Combs, and his other son, Justin Combs. We can see that they are handcuffed with agents questioning them or trying to get their identification. Who knows what else is the topic of conversation here? They're in sweats. It looked like they was just lounging, goddamn. Damn. Fox 11 posted video that appears to show several individuals in handcuffs near the property, and a couple of them appear to be Diddy's son, as we saw. Diddy's sons, excuse me. These are the two sons in question. TMZ has obtained additional footage that shows federal agents rolling up to Diddy's via water. The video shows armed agents standing on a boat, and they appear to be armed. Again, if you saw this earlier, much love and respect, but we doing this live for the people. And we're going to get into the most recent updates in just a moment. We got to go through the whole entire story. Be sure to like and share the video, y'all. All right, so this is the video with these motherfuckers pouncing up on his mansion. And when I say pouncing, I do mean what I say. Again, don't worry about the advertisement. We're trying to get to it. These mother effers playing on my head top with this bullshit. But we're going to get there in just a moment. This is a long ass ad, TMZ. Here we are. These motherfuckers playing with me. Now, federal government raid. Holmby Hills, as you can see, this was at 1:04 Pacific time. All this land. This nigga mansion is under investigation.
Those people have been detained. Now we're trying to still connect the dots. We do have some sources on scene here that we're getting this information from. We were actually the first ones here with about 30 different law enforcement vehicles at least. There are 3 Bearcats on scene here. This just all unfolded, Sandra, I would say.
Got this nigga backtracking like he made the wrong statement.
The crime scene tape came up. So we're just down the hill. If you look up the street, we're tuning in right now to the right. You'll see one of those Bearcats and law enforcement. On the other side of those bushes, basically, is that home that is registered to Bad Boy Films, which is part of Bad Boy Entertainment. And the home, in particular, is registered not only to Bad Boy Films, but to one of P. Diddy's daughters.
The home is also registered in one of Diddy's daughters' name. I don't know which daughter it is or why, but that was interesting to me.
A bunch of investigators going in, making the raid in there and clearing that as well. So they're going to do a thorough search as they conduct this raid. And so far, Stu, from what I understand and from Haley on the ground there, they have...
Boy, them niggas got some big firearms too, ready to goddamn bust a nigga down for whatever, any sudden movement. They ready to John Wick a nigga.
not seen, and we have not seen from our vantage point, any sign of Sean Combs, the 54-year-old who is believed to be the property owner of this. They are gathering information, talking to the folks who are there on the property, as well as going through the home. It wasn't as heightened as we saw just 10 minutes ago when they actually got onto the property.
Well, definitely a little bit more relaxed as far as the investigators that you see right there, and now we're getting more of a count. You can see that there's 4, maybe 5 people down there, 6 total, that they have removed from the home, a couple of them still in cuffs.
We don't know what exactly they're looking for, who they're looking for, but again, this could possibly be linked to a sex trafficking investigation involving rapper.
This big ass house finna sell for at least half price once they seize this shit. My goodness.
Sean Combs, the music executive. But as you heard from Haley right there, she believes, and she's been hearing, that we do not think that Sean Combs is on that property at home right now. He may be in New York as this raid is being conducted. But we do know from our reporting that over the course of the year already, just as early as March this year, there have been several lawsuits filed against Sean Combs. So clearly this could be part of it. We are not sure at this point.
Now, as y'all heard, they talked about the several lawsuits and all of that good shit that have been leveraged against Diddy. Let me get back to not sharing my screen. Let me get double J Nolan off here. And I appreciate everybody checking in. We got 75 here. I wasn't able to see y'all, but damn. Sorry about the echo. Whatever that wasn't on me. I tried to keep it down, but my apologies. But yeah, that's where we were before. New updates have now been released. It says Diddy's Love Air private jet tracked amid raids down on Caribbean island. Okay. So they state Diddy's homes were raided, as we saw, to kick off the week. But his own private jet is miles away in a completely different nation, although it's unclear if he's aboard himself. TMZ has tracked Diddy's personal Love Air LLC jet, the well-known black Gulfstream 5 that Diddy has flaunted and flown for years. And it looks like the aircraft is currently on the ground in Antigua, which is down in the Caribbean. Based on the flight activity viewed by TMZ, Diddy's jet has been up and down California between Sunday and Monday. Today is Monday. So between yesterday and today, his jet been jet setting. Taking off from Sacramento Executive Airport Sunday evening around 5:30 p.m. Pacific and landing at Palm Springs International Airport about an hour later. An hour after that, around 7:30 p.m., Diddy's jet took off from Palm Springs yet again and landed at Van Nuys Airport, which is in the LA area. About 30 minutes later, around 8 p.m., around 9 a.m. today, the jet took off from Van Nuys Airport and landed at some point in Antigua. So they're suspecting that Diddy tried to flee the country this morning. That's what it's looking like, y'all. The nigga tried to flee. Yeah. Oh, shit. We got a, what? We got a super chat? Wait. My dog, Aboriginal, $5 super chat. Man, I appreciate it. We got a thumbs down. It's okay. $5 super chat. We're going to play, we got to play the song for you. We're going to play the first hook. All right, Lotto, let's just get to it and get back to the story.
Ooh, ooh, yeah. When I done came up out the bottle.
Say, ooh, ooh, yeah.
Got fresh like I just hit the lotto.
Ooh, ooh, yeah. They say money can't fix all your problems.
Ooh, yeah.
Well, I say throw it in my wallet. You would think, goddamn, all this money will cure this nigga problems. He got enough in his motherfucking wallet. And unfortunately, this nigga threw his life away over some sexual urges and some sexual proclivities that he could not keep to himself, could not control his urges, got way out of control. You've been on this shit since 1991, allegedly, my nigga. You got about 3-4 Jane Does. You got Lil Rod out this bitch saying all this type of stuff. We went over this earlier. Lil Rod said young Miami cousin tried to suck him off in the bathroom without his consent. Had to push her off with a stiff arm. Young Miami and Diddy were in the studio while she was still pushing up on this nigga, and he was still trying to say, hey, I'm not interested. They had this man walking around in Miami with a bad boy hat trying to find escorts to bring back to the house from a known establishment, I guess. They had this man out here on a yacht with Cuba Gooding Jr. caressing his mother effing shoulders, hand on his man's thigh, trying to solicit him for sexual favors. Lil Rod. And now this nigga trying to flee the country when the chickens come home to roost. Nah, don't flee the country now. Goddamn Antigua. Now the plane is currently grounded, although the flight data has yet to update and register him as officially landed. In any case, this is confirmed as Diddy's jet. The only thing that remains unanswered is whether Diddy was on the plane. We don't have any evidence of that at this point, and we also don't know what's happening on the scene. They continue. As reported, 2 of Diddy's homes in LA and Miami were swarmed by federal law enforcement, and we know at the bare minimum his 2 sons have been detained and brought in. Now, somebody predicted this raid was going to happen a while ago. Yeah, we back on live, fam. We back. Yep. Because too much done happened. Russell Simmons is in Bali. Yeah. Wait. They done served Russell Simmons in Bali. What you mean? Hold up. Did I miss something? It was not his issue. It was his controllers who showed him how to blackmail others, just like Epstein Island. They served him. Hold on. I didn't know about this. They on Russell Simmons' ass too? We getting all the motherfucking scoop on live today. This is crazy. Russell Simmons served in Bali. This is not a lie. This is actual information. Thank you for that tip, Nita. Russell Simmons has been served a defamation lawsuit in Bali. These niggas going down. These niggas for the bird. This is why you gotta keep your dick to yourself unless somebody asks for you to pull it out. Okay? This is exactly why. Cause y'all niggas in the music industry finna go down. Sheesh. You said it's Homeland Security, not the feds, not the CIA. This is something serious. Yeah, I feel you on that. Let's get into this goddamn Russell Simmons. I did not know anything about this. Russell Simmons was served in Bali, where the media mogul now resides, with a lawsuit on behalf of former music executive and sexual assault accuser Drew Dixon. Drew Dixon been on this nigga ass for years too, by the way. So this ain't no new shit. Daniel John Ayub, a process server, stated that he caught up with Simmons at Jeddah Bali Health and Wellness Resort, owned by the Fat Farm creator, approximately 12:30 p.m. on March 5th, local time. Dixon, a former staffer of Def Jam Recordings, took legal action against Simmons for defamation, having alleged that she was raped by the star, as aide in 1995. The plaintiff claimed that Simmons engaged in a concerted and malicious campaign to discredit her by undermining her accusations, along with 6 different women. It should be noted that the complaint alleges that Simmons defamed her in a December podcast interview, which he subjected Miss Dixon to public ridicule, contempt, and disgrace by, among other things, calling her a liar and published statements with the malicious intent of discrediting and further damaging her worldwide. During said podcast interview, Russell Simmons said, "I've never been forceful in any of my relationships and that they were all consensual." He also insinuated the claimants could be seeking notoriety in a market where people thirst for fame. He says, "If you slept with as many people as I did, thousands, and we're talking about 6 people." So he's basically saying, I slept with thousands of women, but there's only 6 that have complaints about me. So how could it possibly be true? Because the other 994 or more never had anything to say. Whew. Per the suit, Simmons continued this pattern of defamation through January 2024. Ayub spent more than an hour searching for Russell before he found him, noting he had seen photos of the mogul on Instagram and YouTube videos and online and media reports so he could confirm it was indeed him. Simmons stopped speaking to the woman who was standing next to him. He said, "Excuse me, Mr. Simmons, sorry to interrupt." They gave you the whole rundown of the encounter. "Sorry to interrupt your meeting." He said, I then handed the service documents in an envelope and said, this is for you. After learning he had been served from the state of New York, Simmons quickly dropped the envelope on the table and said, oh, fuck shit. Oh, no, not oh, fuck shit. That's crazy. Hey, yo. Yeah, boy. They gonna get Fat Farm. They gonna get Sean John, man. And there's some people that believe Jay-Z is next. That would be a sad day for me. I'm gonna tell y'all honestly. That's my GOAT. And if he go down with this, like these niggas, oof. I may retire from reporting. I'm gonna tell you something. Yeah, I hope they go after some of them motherfuckers from Dan Schroeder and all them niggas too, cause Schreider, cause we need equal opportunity arrests and shit like that. Now, it should be noted, since we're talking about Russell Simmons and Drew Dixon, I've talked about her a couple times on my channel, but you know, a lot of y'all are somewhat new here, so y'all probably never seen when I spoke about it. But again, Drew Dixon did work for Russell Simmons at Def Jam back in the 90s. She is actually known for being the person that put the song in motion for Mary J. Blige and Method Man to collaborate on the All I Need remix. She never received her proper credit from that. She never got any pay from that. She basically was working for free. And at the time, Russell Simmons was basically turning down all of her good ideas. This was the first project he let her be hands-on with, and she was not properly credited or compensated for putting that in motion. She stayed at Def Jam a little longer, and after that song was a success, Russell Simmons started imposing himself upon Miss Drew Dixon, basically giving her the idea or giving her the notion that sleeping with him would make him, you know, give more consideration to her ideas, which never came to fruition. Now, she may have been impressionable, whatever you may say, but it was still his thing. He came onto her with this shit, right? So that's basically the background on Miss Dixon. Of course, she did more than that at Def Jam, but that was the gist of what was going on. Okay? But Diddy, your ass is grass, my brother. I ain't talking about the grass on your estate. Y'all in here like, damn, Jami in here? Yeah, Jami in here. I told y'all the other day, that's my baby. You know what I mean? Some of y'all know, some of y'all don't. But too much is going on. Now, this entire show is not constructed around Diddy and Russell Simmons. We've got a couple of other things to talk about. Just before I got on live, I saw Cardi B was wigging out. So we're going to get into her. Matter of fact, before I get to Cardi B, we're going to get to the person that predicted this shit happening. Let me get to that, and then we'll get to Cardi B.
Just build a spot over there in Valley for his boy Puffy. Puffy I warned Keefy D to take his ass over there. There's no extradition laws over there. So I'm warning you now, Puffy. Take your ass over there. Reggie prediction. I know Puffy is smart enough, and he probably done already cleaned his houses. But sexual predators, what do they do? And we'd be like, damn, why? They treat their sex tapes like, y'all remember that song, Me and My Girlfriend, that Pac did? What he was talking about? What was Pac talking about, y'all? And that, do y'all really know what he was talking about? For those of y'all know what he's talking about, he's talking about a gun, but sexual predators is what hold on to their tapes. And cops know that. So I wouldn't be surprised if some storages or some of Puffy properties be getting raided real soon, because they need to get to those tapes. They get one of those tapes with him with those people that's been making the accusations. Woo, man. Done. But Puffy the type, he'll blow his brains out, guarantee y'all. Or do like he did on that corkscrew lie, how he did. We know what you did, Puff. Misa told us, nigga, you slit your wrist. He gonna do something stupid like that. Yep.
Well then, I think this dude was one of Diddy's old security as well. But this was a while ago. This guy said Diddy is a predator, that he keeps footage, which of course detailed by Lil Rod once again. Lil Rod said Diddy has surveillance all over his properties. So anyone that comes into his properties or in his, proximity, whatever it is that you're doing, whether you're just there for a visit, you're there for business, you there for sexual favors, you there to party, you there for drugs, whatever it is, he keeps game tapes. Lil Rod said that Diddy even threatened him and said, hey, I got footage of everybody you could ever imagine. Anybody that go against me, I'll leak this shit out. And I got tapes on you too. So you go to these people, I'ma out you. Lil Rod has not been outed yet. He outed himself and said, hey man, I've been going through this shit. Good God. Tamia says they're investigating him in Belize where Shine was prime minister. Really? That's interesting because him and Shine been like super tight over the last few years, at least publicly. This shit is getting wild. Yeah, I know. I'm just like the rest of y'all with all these surprise faces and shit. I am shocked. But y'all heard. He said he invited Keefe D overseas. Keefe D, I guess, never went because he ended up getting arrested and they tried to charge him with the murder of Tupac, which Keefe D has been adamant that P. Diddy put him up to the challenge on that. Well, the slitting of the wrist thing, he said, is from the 90s, right? There's an old video not 90s, but 2000s, early 2000s. There's a piece of his wrist injury of some sort. They say that she stuck a corkscrew in his arm. I guess he was trying to abuse her in some sort of way. And now, this guy is alleging that was not a corkscrew. He slit his wrist. Or perhaps, I don't know. Perhaps when people started to investigate the corkscrew injury, he slit his wrist. Now he's saying if he's caught in modern times, he believes that Diddy will unalive himself rather than go into the prison system and face judgment and punishment, which that is an interesting prediction. I don't wish death on anyone, but nigga, if you did this shit, face up to your crimes, be a man about it. You was man enough to do all this bullshit. You was man enough to steal everybody's money. You was man enough to take people's pride and joy away from them, if you know what I mean, deflowering women, taking manhood from grown-ass men based on your own desires and basically leveraging your power over them. If you was man enough to do all that, stick it out. You know what I mean? Some crazy shit, man. Now, again, we got other things to get to. That was the most pressing thing, so had to get to that first. Now, Cardi B, she says she's done arguing. If anybody wants to see her, they can fight her. I don't know who she's talking to, but let's hear what the fuck she got going on, because she was on Twitter Spaces earlier. I did see her on Spaces, and I was curious about going in the room, but I was like, man, I got other shit going on in my life. I'm not finna sit in here. kind of mad that I didn't go in there because now she's going viral all over again.
Done with it. I'm done with bitches. I'm done with the arguing. If anybody want to see me, they could fight me. Like I got short nails now, so if anybody got an issue with me, they could link up and they could fight me. But I'm not going no back and forth no more with no bitch on Instagram, on social media, on records, and nothing. Cause that shit been for 6 years already. And guess what? No matter if I'm right or wrong, I'm always look like the villain. But y'all need to leave me alone. Leave me alone. I'm not even being cocky about my accomplishments. I could really shit. I'm done with it. I'm done with bitches. All
right. So Cardi B comes out and she says she's done beefing, done going back and forth, done arguing, done with everything. Okay. She says the issue is 6 years old, so you already know who she's talking about. She says she's not going back and forth on records. She's not doing any of the like. She says if anybody wants smoke, we can fight. Now, based on who we're talking about, we should know 1,000% this opponent will not be fighting. This opponent we're talking about will not be fighting. This opponent will send someone. Y'all been sending folks back and forth for years too on some slick shit, trying to be street queens. Let the shit die. All right. If that's the final statement on the issue, I'm cool with it. Honestly. That music sounded like, what's my dog name? It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Won't you be mine? That's what it sounded like. I don't know what the hell was going on. But that's what was playing. Would you be my neighbor? Yeah, exactly. What the fuck? I don't know, but that wasn't me playing it for sure. That was part of the video. I guess they was going real crazy in the damn spaces. Now, this post was posted and Cardi B came back with some more to say. She says, y'all mad because I'm tired of indulging in drama, but was happy when, as soon as I came back online, these weak ass rap bitches was throwing me shots and y'all was loving it. But when I defended myself, I'm the problem. When I don't want to give into the drama, that's an issue too. Y'all love when they throw rocks, but hate when I catch it. And this page is so damn negative, yet y'all swear I pay to be on here. She's talking about the neighborhood talk, by the way. She says, y'all are messy as hell and negative, but people swear that I pay to be on here. So she's letting it be known she's not paying them, or maybe she has decided to stop paying. Okay. She says, after all the positive I said on that space, y'all took the 30 seconds that could be negative and ran with it. Now that's very interesting. But that's how it goes. You should have known not to put any negative in that space, because people literally go on these, and y'all celebrities got to know, people literally listen to y'all to catch the clickbait, to catch the sizzle reel, and y'all fall for it every mother effing time. Right? Who I hope not on Nika. She on a sold out world tour. Not thinking about that. See, this is exactly why I be going at y'all. This is L. You my folks. This is who I be talking about. You see, I ain't even say the girl name. And here we are. Who I hope not on Nika. She on a sold out world tour. What the hell that got to do with any beef that they've been going through for 6 years? It's been documented. It's been going on for a long time. They had fights or some sort of kerfuffle. They've gone through the whole ringer, but you talking about a world tour. Come on, man. Come on. So, yeah, the soundbite. I said the sizzle reel, but it's the soundbite. You know what I mean. But if this is Cardi B's final hurrah, last hurrah with the beef, I think it's a good thing. I mean, of course, I ain't gonna lie. I'm entertained by the beef. When they go back and forth, it gives me shit to talk about. So whether or not y'all want to end the beef, squash it, y'all want to bury the hatchet, y'all want to meet up and have a kumbaya come to Jesus moment, Do what you want. As a matter of fact, I think y'all should figure it out and start doing some goddamn music together. That's my estimation. And I'm going to tell you why. I think both of y'all could use the positive press. Y'all both been getting drugged through the mud by fans and haters alike for some time, right? Both of y'all have been having a little bit of trouble finding the proper sound. Now, people consume Pink Friday too, but me personally, I thought the album was about half good. I think a collaboration with Cardi might give old girl a little bit more up-to-date sound. I think Cardi collaborating with Nicki would give Cardi a little bit more extra credibility in 2024 as a rapper. If they could get in the studio and she could see old girl actually write her raps and she could come out and say, hey, she really do be writing. This is all coming off the top of the head, just wishful thinking, because y'all are all getting a little bit seasoned, if you will. I'm not going to call people old, but y'all might as well be besties at this point. Y'all been giving each other so much goddamn attention for the past 6 years. I'm sure it's overdue. You know what I'm saying? All over some goddamn Nick Lombardi. Good God. Now, moving on to something else. We got Bossman Dlow with his new song, Finesse Remix, featuring GloRilla. Of course, y'all know I'm not going to play it, but we will get into GloRilla's lyrics and what she had to say on the new record. Bossman Dlow is having a great year. He's getting all types of free publicity from Tia Kemp, going from city to city, state to state, performing his records. She has adopted Get In With Me as her own. I'm going to tell y'all straight up, I'm not sold on this Bossman Dlow guy. I've heard a couple of songs and they all got that same fucking flow. I heard some of his old songs and I heard that he was a much better rapper in the past, but now he kind of found his thing. But based on the flow that he's given us, I don't see him being around too much longer unless he can show us something else. Just my assessment. GloRilla gets on the record and she says, these bitches ain't no competition, man. These hoes stay losing. They talking gangster shit, but I'm that bitch. You hoes ain't fooling. He closed his eyes and pulled the trigger, man. You niggas ain't shooters. You hanging with the niggas that bucked you for your pistol. You a Brewster, a punky Brewster, by the way. You hanging with the niggas that got bucked for your pistol. You a Brewster. Damn. She says she can make her throat stretch. She can make a mess. Letting y'all know what type of Lil' Kim skills she got. Each day ran up a couple 100,000, went 30 days no sex. You know how lame it is to confront me about a nigga through text? You know how fast I turn your favorite nigga to your favorite ex? Fuck. Abracadabra on your ass. Stop blowing them up here with me, little sis. We laughing at your ass. She kind of snapping it. Just on some ratchet hood shit. She snapping. I ain't putting that shit on. I can show him what that shit is. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Tell me who that bitch is. GloRilla's out here on a tear right now. She kind of snapping. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who the fuck she was talking to. You know, they say she had issues with JT from the City Girls. I don't know. But I don't know who she talking to. But she definitely got down on that one. She out-rapped Bossman Dlow ass. I'll tell you that for show and a half. Yeah, she said she could make a throat stretch. You know what I'm saying? She said she'll make a mess. She on some Pornhub shit, you know? But that's where rap is at. You gotta, despite how many dope lines you got, the ladies gotta throw that in there, or else. You know what I mean? ... Too much going on. That's the headline on this. You know what I'm saying? Too much going on. We got GloRilla talking about she can make a throat stretch. You got Cardi B saying she not going at it with nobody no more, knowing she a bold face ass lie. Her next record is going to have nothing but Nicki Minaj disses on it. I tried to give you the benefit of the doubt for 20 seconds, but we know everything you dropping for the rest of the year, that whole album is throwing shots. Stop the cap. We got Diddy out here trying to flee the country in Antigua. Good God. Yeah, both your houses and estates have been goddamn seized and they busted your shit with a tank, they say. They got your kids at the goddamn police office with Homeland Security. This man fucking fled and left his kids at 9 a.m. this morning for they ass just to get ran up on by the feds, by the federales on some blue streak shit. Diddy ass might have sent the goddamn planes. Somebody check the air vents and make sure he ain't in that bit. Too much going on. This shit is wild, man. I'm trying to tell you, man. Nigga get. Oh my God. This shit is crazy. They got your ass on the Bullworth jet. Come on, man. And it's only March. Black pop culture has been in shambles. I ain't gonna lie. I do feel bad for the kids. But unfortunately, y'all niggas is in on the bullshit. Now, for the two young ladies, I'm sure y'all just love your dad. I'm sure he's father of the year to y'all. But it ain't no way y'all don't know what the fuck going on too. Y'all 18, ain't you? All them know what's going on. 2024 ain't playing. 2024 is curb stomping the shit out of everybody. It is the age of Aquarius. Super facts. They say all that is being hidden shall come to the light, and the light is ultra light beaming. Good God. They say Pac and Biggie probably having a good laugh. My nigga Pac, I ain't mad at you. Yeah. We was just two niggas of the same kind. Used to holler at a hoochie with the same line. Fuck Diddy. That's what goddamn. That what Pac saying. Damn. They said the girl 18. I don't know. I thought they was 15 or 16 too, but they told me them girls was 18. I don't know, and I'm not of concern of their age because I ain't worried about them like that. But I wish them the best. Shit. Shout out to Sheen P. I appreciate it, man. But I'm just being honest. I'm being real. I'm being right off the cuff. I'm not even recording this. I'm just streaming live, talking to the people, and shit is getting critical. The condition is critical. Oh shit. They keep saying Hov is next. I told y'all, if Jay-Z gets on the chopping block next, I'ma be in shambles. Not 2024. I'ma be in goddamn shambles. Cause I done, out of everybody in the industry, that is who I probably listened to and looked up to. I wanted to be signed to The Rock. I used to goddamn throw this shit up in high school. I used to battle niggas and shit. I'm like, man, I'm gonna tell y'all. I used to want Dame Dash to pull up to my school, and that didn't age very well either. I wanted Dame Dash to pull up to my school with a rock chain for my ass. And I used to think it was literally gonna happen. That shit never happened. But I thought it was. I was on some J. Cole shit. We'll rap for Jay-Z type shit. And yeah. So y'all get Jay-Z, I'm gonna be hurt. I don't even want to put that in the atmosphere right now. They say eclipse is coming up soon. Pluto in Aquarius. Hey man, y'all gonna have to school me. Y'all gonna have to school me on what this Pluto in Aquarius and Aries season. I know Aries season is upon us, but what is this Pluto in Aquarius shit, man? I'm not in tune with the moon and stars and all that, but please educate me. Like for real. Cause I be seeing shit like that. I be goddamn lost. Oh no, not AK. We're gonna skip over that. Thank you for chiming in though. Yeah, man. I'm telling you, I'm gonna take about 3 days off. They get Hov. I'm lying. I'm gonna talk about that shit like I do everybody else. Hey man, if they got you, they got you, man. Fuck. I might have to give them the tip. Like, hey man, I heard they on your ass, nigga. They can't eclipses today on your birthday. Happy birthday. You ain't tell me it was your birthday. If you did, I ain't see it. Happy birthday to No Mel. One of my true insiders. You know what I'm saying? Shout out. Oh, we got a super chat from Tamia. Thank you so much. $10 from Tamia. Wow, they said Jay-Z started dating Beyonce when she was 17. Oh, man. I don't even know if I want to play lotto on that one. Because to my understanding, Beyonce was still at 17. I thought she was still with the high school nigga. We got to play it, though. Shout out to Tamia.
Ooh, yeah. When I done came up out the bottom.
Say, ooh, yeah.
Got fresh like I just hit the lotto.
Ooh, yeah.
They say money can't fix all your problems.
Ooh, yeah.
But I say throw it
Hey,
in my
hey. Man, I done came up out the bottom. Got fresh like I
just hit the lotto.
Hey, they say money can't fix all your problems. God damn, they say money could fix all your problems. But the shit ain't fixing nothing today because your motherfucking estate, P. Diddy, is being investigated. They came and busted your shit down with a tank. You thought money was going to fix all your problems. You need to throw it in my wallet, man. Put me in the wheel. All right? Whatever you do. I'll go easy on you in the next video. Slide me a little something, man. God damn. But yeah, they say he met B when she was 16, went public at 19. She was 19 when they went public. She was 19 in what, 2003? Are y'all serious? That don't sound right. 2004? Am I tripping? I thought she was down there like 23 at that time. Y'all gonna make me look at that shit way differently. But I could have swore she was like 22, 23, not 19. I mean, I know I'm not the best at math. Okay, so I'm just saying, I wasn't, my last couple years in doing statistics, our teachers used to hand out passing grades just to get the hell out of class. So I just needed to know a little confirmation. They say she was groomed. But Aaliyah was not minor either when she was with Dame Dash and Jay-Z allegedly. Like, I don't know, man. Both of them was grown, to my knowledge. I don't know. Maybe y'all have information that I don't. But to my knowledge, they was good and grown. Jazz disowned his kids. You mean Jay-Z disowned his kids? They say he do got some other children out there, but well, I don't know when they started dating because, like I said, to my knowledge, when she was 16, she was still with homeboy that broke her heart in high school. Like, I don't even recall them meeting by the time she was 16. I thought they met in like 1999 or some shit when they was doing Can You Pay My Telephone Bills and shit. Was her telephone bill not being paid at that time? I thought that was what was going on. Automobile? I don't know, man. Aaliyah never dated Jay-Z, let's be clear. I know she dated Dame Dash, but there's also some speculation that says that she was doing some sideline action with Jay-Z. I don't know that to be true. I'm just saying that that's what the rumor is. Okay? I ain't got to put that on her name and on her jacket. I'm just saying Y'all, I could be all up. Hey, I don't know. I don't know nothing. You know what I mean? And some of y'all may know, some of y'all may not. I'm not taking nothing as true gospel. I'ma pray on it, and I'ma see if God, you know, if he lead me to that rock where we can have that conversation about the timeline. You know what I mean? Like how Moses did. I'ma wait on that because I don't know everything. She was with Jay first. Crown by K says they didn't go public officially till her 21st birthday. Jay met her at 96 Soul Train Awards. I could see that very possibly happening. If they met at an award show, I mean, they met. That don't mean that they was dating at that time. Just because they met at an award show, what you thought he just like took her home immediately? And I don't know, man. Again, I don't know. There's definitely an agenda. I'm trying to tell you, man. I need that. Yeah. I'm a Moses the situation. I'm gonna go talk to the Rock and figure out what's going on. I ain't talking about Dwayne Johnson, but it's been cool. It's been cool with y'all. We gonna see. I don't know what's gonna happen with Jay-Z. I mean, I can't protect him from this. I don't know that nigga. So whatever's to come is what's to come. It's been real. I appreciate you, Tamia, for the super chat. I thank you very much. You've been very consistent and very supportive. We greatly appreciate that over here. But now I gotta go. I gotta get to my family. So I appreciate y'all tuning in. Be sure to like and share the video as I stated before. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm glad that y'all had a good time with me. I know this shit been funny tonight. We've been going up on a Monday. I'm definitely gonna be back tomorrow with more content, more to talk about. We're gonna see if more advancements are made in this Diddy story, because somebody need to find his ass in Antigua, whatever the fuck he at. That nigga out there with that nigga Diddy out there partying with the Muppets and shit, man. What the fuck going on? Bermuda, da-da-da, come on, pretty mama. I don't know what the fuck going on, man. But I will be back soon, okay? Much love and respect. I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Peace.
King of my city and cul-de-sac. Coming out swinging like soldier rag. Leading my people like quarterback. Boy, I study this shit, I'm an almanac. Had to get up and grind. Knowledge is booming, I'm here to apply. Came with the chip and the dip, it just single the mind. We finna do more than survive. I need my check. Spinning the block for the Gouda. We hitting the jeweler to flood out the net. We don't do beef for computers, so straight out the sewer. We come when you rest. Niggas be looking perplexed, so keeping my foot on their neck. No map, I trust my gut for the quest. With drama, I'm fully abreast. I was ready for years and they doubted me. All of a sudden they tell me they proud of me. I been dropping these haters like calories. Cross them out, I came back with some boundaries. Stand for my honor, but too raw, no corner. Packing the stick with a drummer. Wanna catch my bad, won't fumble. I done came too far to be humble.